heard some people said to me in the past, Secretary Chris, I think if they give us federation, let's take it. That's what some people told me. They said, Secretary Chris, I think, should they give us federation? Or we should go there, negotiate for federation, so that if they give us federation, if they agree for federation, we can then take it, and then in another 5 years, we'll build up our army and cut off from them. Ladies and gentlemen, La République du Cameroon will never sign any federation that gives the northern zone and the southern zone full autonomy over its territory and resources, because they are scared of you. They know that they give you that federation. The governor up in the northern zone will be building an army. The governor up in the southern zone will be building an army. In fact, the governors will not even be, ladies and gentlemen, they may not even be Amazonians. If they give us federation, the governors will not even be Amazonians. They will be Francophones. You know, the policy of integration. You remember bilingualism? They will never give us indigenous, nationalist Amazonians to be governors in the northern, governor in the northern zone, governor in the southern zone, because they will be scared of them, that they will cut the country and run away from. So some people were saying to me, Secretary Chris, I think if they agree on federation, we should take it, and then with time, we'll cut off. It will never happen, because they will never allow an Amazonian to be governors in both zones. They will never allow it to be. It will never happen. That is why we must fight and die for nothing but a free and independent Southern Cameroons. Now or never. Now or never, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fall for that shit they call federation. Federation, our people have not been dying for all these years, 5 years and counting, just for federation. If La République so much love federation, they should have implemented it for the time our forefathers began to ask for it. So many people did not have to die before La République considers federation. We are in for this fight. We are paying the price of this war, not to go back and live together with La République du Cameroon in the so-called federation. We are in this war, losing our families, losing our heritage, losing everything that we've planted or sown over the years for nothing but a free and independent Amazonia. Ladies and gentlemen, any other route leads you back into the hands of La République du Cameroon. That's what we're fighting for. And so that is it. That's what is happening in La République du Cameroon.
Yeah, Money House. See, comrade. I don't know what these Sako people or who did this. La République, yes, okay, La République will do stuff like this. But it is somebody from amongst, let's say, Sako did this. That guy is out here for business. And the writer of this article is trying to paint Anu as the enemy. He's exonerating Sako. But if you analyze the way he has written this, he is trying to portray that Anu is a bad person. But said nothing about Sako. The idea is to point out that Anu is bad, but he ends it there. He did not go out there again to say whether Sako too is bad or is good. But according to him, he closes Sako's chapter but it's exposing Anu as being in that the deal was done in bad faith. We mean that he said that Sako closed him out. Therefore, Anu is angry because Sako closed him out of the deal. And they ask him whether that is the right person that is supposed to do it. It's not absolutely, and I like the way this thing is replied. Illiteracy. The person who is doing it because of hatred, as clearly stated in the reply to that person, forgets the fact that, say, Russia is fighting with Europe, honestly, are they not still doing business? And what Russia is getting from Europe stopped because they are fighting a war, or what Europe is getting from Russia stopped because they are fighting a war. It's trade and everything is still going on, and war is going on. It's really illiteracy and hatred that will not make you reason before you send out an article like this. You see that? But then, as the guy rightly said, protocol was followed, which was the right thing to do. If you're talking about CDC, what about the agri-farmer deal Anu still brought to Sako? So what has Sako actually brought for this truck for all the time we were together? What did he initiate? What did he ever bring into this struggle? As president, okay, I've initiated this and this and this. The agri-farmer that day they gave it to him, he handled it, it failed. The CDC thing, it came, they gave it to him, he handled it. Whether he failed, he did what he could, maybe he took his money, we don't know, or what happened. But he hasn't even examined why Sako would take such a deal for himself. As the person replying this is trying to point out how it is done. But that guy is blinded by hatred, not even wanting to see or examine the damage, or did not even question when did the deal finally end. But it's interesting, very, very interesting, exposing Anu as dealing with the enemy. But that money is our money. We had the money, and Anu explained this thing on live TV. If we had even the way to carry it to do what we would do, is that money can come to us and help us in our struggle. But because some people are bent to selling and sabotaging and I don't know what to use here, they will throw this thing out there. But unfortunately for them, it will never succeed. Trump will not have succeeded in American elections through all that was on him. But people see, no matter what you sell out there or what, people see for themselves what is happening. And that's why he is still there, and that's why Trump won. So no matter what people throw out there, it will be incumbent on us to always find out this, like this guy who replied to this person. Evil is evil. But people can see for themselves. It's not yesterday that they made social media wasn't even there, except the control media. But social media is open now. You can hear anything from anywhere. People see for themselves. And those who cannot see, they hear from others. The wars are waged against Anu will not be even anywhere anymore if people did not see what he does on a daily basis. It's a pity.
Country people, all right, today we will read the news for Queen Elizabeth. The language I will talk the way they write them. The two call my attention for this news. Now the fine where you get for pay when you not go declare your tax. The fine. On our news. All physical persons in Cameroon are expected to declare their income in order to have a tax clearance certificate. This applies to civil servants, private sector workers, and those without any income source. Take note. The first step is to have a personal identification number. Then you declare your income on the DGI website. The deadline is on the 9th of December 2024. Failure to do so will attract 1. A penalty of 200 250,000 after the deadline. 2. You won't have access to any public service without a tax clearance certificate. 3. It will be checked online at the airport upon exit from Cameroon. Note below. This concerns everyone in bracket, employed, unemployed, students, and everyone above 21 years. They say it end on the 9. So now you know whether you want to go declare your tax or you want to remain you so. Leave them so.
Natori has 1, 2 with the 3 Ds. Natori time this. Me whatever talking stick for this time my own name. Na Sama Wesley. My country name. Na Bangantu. But you feel that's what call me say to Abangantu. Because condition for you very critical. I did not answer General Abangantu. Wait, you make Tori today for Bamenda and for our side Bamenda. If you be don't forget how to run. I say if you don't forget how to run, today you remember. Temple running be there today for inside town for Bamenda here. Wait till it happen where the whole town be the shake. Man no a shake. Now thy body is sleep for hospital roundabout. Who get this thy body and who can keep thy body? Man no shake. They say Sawe too for that side for go meselele we no day them all. As it hot from Banda, na so too be hot for that side. Wait to happen for that their own side, man no shake. We go talk to the way they don't see some woman though. Where they say the woman, na mami have young the nuit. That means they fly for night. Mami don't fly for night, go get accident. What are the who go to jam am too for? Is that sardine gong? Man no shake. We go talk to the two-way caterpillar. For that seven Kozwa, you don't see 2 women them. After we caterpillar, it lost control. High pass, man no shake. No, this is also other one the one man tell you now. Where we go join out Shakaram for inside Tori. Inside Tori has 1, Tori has 2, Tori has 3 today. It be the head today and that Migwi Shakara rest of the Tori just now. When I come good. What day? Bamenda oye? Condition for you very critical. Very, very critical. When I come good, when I choose me say Torino Bande for yesterday. So woman they will call we say Abangantu can't talk for a marriage. We go for the over tiredness it make am I no be feel when I tori when I choose me. Family na one no. Voila, if I'm talk to. Tori at the head. Bamila sweet for left ya. I said Bamila sweet for left arm. Too sweet. Maybe we'll start for tempo run today. Not today. When people don't wake up, no say they go do their normal thing. For instance, banda no. For instance, town. Animal house because at December this blood day on my eye. They don't know say so. Uncle them they have better plans for the future for them. As Kafiasi come out, somebody attack. We won't be so. I thought year 3 years ago. I be asking for Isa 3 years. Say, it be for night. I received 4 different calls and say so. Now wait till it happen or go happen for Bamenda today. That call them 1 be common for Yaoundé, 3 common for Douala. Say so they don't go for park for travel agency. Then talk say they need the kind of Bamenda. Say today na ghost town. Ha. Even me I be confused because full market nobody don't tell you anything that time. I be wonder me. Say now what you know she don't put the on ghost town and why? So see yesterday me to the tribe of Jignot. I know you know not. As me to I know you know no. Let me to show me quiet. Because if I be know for me tell when I say any man look ori. As a visit to some people they can blast me. Say I don't start join food market. No put me for down. My own of work I look am can't tell now. So it won't be today. Can just come out for go work. It won't be first thing for sharp before receive the first call. See they don't put boom. It's cut over that side for from Queen. We travel a copy of from Queen. They say no, we 2 year na year. We never see we any boom for ya. You know stay now, we receive another call say this so. I know that boom. You don't holla. You know me 15 minutes the other one holla. Say the year for city chemist. Oh. Now we that too for that morning time. I say my one of Digno Torino. I go find Torigan you country people. I come now. I tell that Okada to go. I say my partner this side for rendezvous so that I go short. I think go enter traffic for food market between Saturday now. And that sharp so people they ever go market early. As I bend now for go off for rendezvous. Ha. Good boy. I know me no say Amba know me. I know me no me say Amba no Abanto. As I bend for it, didn't corner away bend from all simplicity. Let's go up for so that primary school say John of Act for bend that bending corner. So let's say go rendezvous. As I can so I sit on Ghana on Okada. I sit on long to the way the whole amo. Grand Salomio. Say Abanto how far. Now today I know say I be mumu. I feel try mumu. I feel stamp. Now today I know this on salon and the way they salon you, I'm up the heavy for answer. I see already God no. Yeah, my heart cut it. My heart cut it. I'm telling you. Say I'm going to how far? Yeah, I give a stammer. Whatever, I say fine, no problem. They make us all go demo. Me too. I continue my journey. I say after all, na banda all day. I never reach for rendezvous junction. I get toi. Ha. The conviction now of the toi. I don't know direction where the rendezvous be for down with going to Mulang. I don't understand side they going to come out. And me I to stand there say, ma, Jack here laboratory says so that here direction. So I know next step where to go. How then here na city chemist cricket the pam pam. I said, whoa. That very city chemist where to go on a different one. Let me and Tommy back. I said, my car with me play coast small. Journalist he own head, will not get a 2 head. As a commander, I say my car carry for Tareko market. Oh, I must say I'm what to say now. Now people they carry die people. Oh, die man, they go for go bury up. Because the motor come listen na ambulance. They carry them for front. Ha. Hey. Oyo. But I want to be serving another very time to I don't know. As I reach for that Kwarafu Tuamo, no Kwarafu Tuamo no. That junction for where they never trade or even Tarikumakere. The grand and come can stand. Blessed the divide. So put it now because see blessed or other can be go up this side for all simplicity. Oh muff. Well yeah, for me to roll. They got better motor. They motor they blind the jeep where they carry a coffin. Never so carry the man on. I see door they open gaga. The first man where I see come out. For my mind, I know say maybe people they go bury their belief and then maybe motor get surprised for me. As my people for down, come out to one. Well, come on. I see only cats away in round of his skill in a Rambo. Oh, I don't die today. Oh, yeah, I don't die today. Hey. They never even start shoot. Oh, man, doesn't take cover. I say, my way, the flight of whoop. Inside call box. Muff. Now, today, I know the crisis, no, is far from over. No mind that you uncle and the joke should don't forget the crisis. They there. A kill the kill and let's say the key one and 4 the come out. The key 1 4 come out. Gone where I see him today. Granowe grandfather rubber for his skin. A village so one fight na chignoris. Diga pam 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 boom boom boom. Makama yeso. Even me I begin I give a radar. I did radar have a box on call I give a lost me to no pa. That you know so man. Mommy where the flies on that table for tomato. Mommy, you don't go buy choice. You don't monitor people the website. Mommy, man, forget about a pan called chaff. Lost for backside. Now running is better good market. Well. You know, still the very time. If let's say they can't pass can down for brigade. Can't salo brigade sumo. For Tarikuyeno. As the can't salo brigade sumo. Tarikun brigade to say, oh, you don't stay will not make the team test against more. They too come their own. I saw it as on Gaya. Okada man carry Okada leave road. Even before the Okada Koda, Okada nearly enter from my store. As if for the Okada, we get we be kind of a back. Ye the Okada man succeed jump Komoyi. That game now for Okada 2 for 2 food. Can they get it come out? Then the old lady shoot taba. Today the point of me to say the same thing happened for side of Brazil Junction. The very thing happened for roundabout. Roundabout on a normal thing. Because the phone will come for morning time roundabout. Call to the say so. We don't see die body for you. We don't know who get the die body. We dey suspect the die body say, no, Uncle Ahmed surely leave him. I say, why? They say because they go take some, Uncle Ahmed they enter the town. For that line way, when I know that line way, they fix engine so no. Or backstage. Where come on, ring street, can't chill, let's go back market so. That they fix engine so. So on ground level the way, okay, they never fix Okada the 2 for the Okada spare part the 2 sell for day. So on ground level the way they book up if they say contraband. I know the way they grant you make it didn't even make a high to the grant to YouTube wow. It didn't make a I mean no fear no nothing. Or if the calculator say Kelebe and the corner as a Congress not far from there how whoa because this is not far from there whoa. It's just they become the first day for can't take this man. Na grant way I don't know na Bameleke na how I don't know me. Even Shompeng generally and the way they become can't take it. So they don't like take you. They made them, they like live and go them. If let's say today they come now, no, not today, yesterday. They come around forth. As they come now, oi. So, grand, now you be showing pain now. You will know today. Wait, what about be so? People that are around the man, they be young way. Because Tony be enter me say so, they wait that first way, Uncle made them because can't take it. If they fight with the Uncle made them for no enter moto, or no Okada. People they never support you because people they vote. Oh man, if you know, you did by me I did radar first so. Oh man, this was look at the film. So it's just the man be come on now. Go search for Kitu and say so. Amba come back and take it. In the fight, all man start to look up. Boy, to be enter me say a kelebe to be enter but around that regular story for ginger them too small. Say they support it. Uncle made them. So let's say the teacher will enter Uncle made the ear the vex again around top. So the can take the man. Now that kind of take away the 1 minute say 1 minute say 1 part the boy say put up your foot bam. They give us an answer say no that matter be serious so they suspect say maybe that man will sleep for runabout. So say na the man wey they be taking, they don't go finish am for day. Me, I never succeed for this for day because I gone today be na it was a helele. So many people run about two, they say as they will be sleep for day, as people they do tempo running. Mami they run some move slippers. Why we be waiting and chang? Forget for no saying chang, be hell for run. No, it move in chang. We gonna run. Let me pass you chain a power bike. Why? The same thing to the happen for this Bamena 2, it happened to from Queen. They said my 2. Oh yeah. Go reach life for my 4. The place city and they don't join meeting house now. Because that first time, if we hear one gun, but the one the place they take time, plan them, coordinated attack. Don't let you find me. Well, one tank unko made and I say they don't shoot no man direct for second. They should shoot out in now for up. I see the whole town close. The first time from Queno, we for this side now before belief. You listen Quendo so all man never to say no. Hey, and Quendo na fine place for stay ya. I belong to you and I say no worry. Nothing a turn by turn ya. Remember that time with the year party body hot. Go for party water you first see anything you say I Christ be there for their part of say people don't run town. Party don't go no. We the come don't go. Manfred don't go. Even Bafoot no Bafoot is hot. Bali don't go small. So now turn by turn different place. Est-ce que on met stay in one place? They stay one place. Tell people for Chomba be the young way. No people for Baba they be the young way. People for Chomba be the laugh. Now you come for Chomba at 10. People for Bafu style laugh. Now na Bafu 10. Now turn by turn. So inside all the circulation today, till now, even me Torima, I don't know why go stand there today. I don't know. And Uncle Miriam, it's one still work for radio. So if you have ready for radio, this story for radio go for come to one quick. But I just say go to one. When I know Uncle Miriam when I send a story because I want now we know. Calm down, Master. Calm down. You carry gun and the car talking stick. All the work. When the kind thing they so no, they have to make people run on today. So you know fine. My explain why I say you know fine because plenty people no be know. Waiting be happen. You understand? Plenty people don't know whether ghost time be first day. They know who know here announcement. Even me, I know here. Like I mean, small. So when I look at today, I don't know how people about agency for Douala. They do know. And Yaoundé, even Limbe. And see one that had it. No, they will what about me. I don't know. So next time when I get a catch, I beg. When I say message, me go wrong. I beg. Me man no. So nobody know enter shock. They kind of run away. I see my big man run to the train bang. Yeah. I said tempo runner before me. And then they make us so come out go for Manchester. The one way they shoot for the other side. Without vex will be there for their heart. Because it shows say according to them, they know say but many people be the strong hate. Now what I say I talk say now for me, they be say na strong hate, na say na ignorant, they don't me know. Plenty people the other town don't me know about it today. Now why that strong hate be there? But they say they go Manchester Street, they burn almost 3 Okada them. From the picture where they sent on me, why they can't I think I seen a 3 Okada. The born so they talk say what he say we are when I hear the thing. I tell you I don't miss on Mr. Toria no. Yeah, no, I don't sell Toria no need. So tell what the old side for that for Zigno Dong for embarrass manner. What if it don't happen today for town? And why? And then the years of you say this so maybe. Use the word maybe. Where you want to use my name, use that maybe where I use them. Maybe now because of general weapon. When I imagine general weapon, I be telling you where they be made as away. Uncle Kelebe they be made as away for that side for Allah. For go Allah become no, they be killing for that side. So if let's say that thing happen on Saturday. So now I control. I'm not saying exactly the reason that way goes down there today. Because if that the exact reason that. Then I still need to verify whether this Saturday they close down. So now only for this Saturday or they at another one Saturday or 2 or 3. So I don't know. But I'll try to ignore for no other what to be the real reason. And if not the reason that now how many Saturday or now only this one. So that next time man will be very careful. So I'm going to make them not hear me. What I now do now how many to come to me. Do I make Amber for Salome today so let me say no side for find me. might get the information. So that I save people their life because people that here want today. Oh. Even beginning of a school, I see beginning of a school, that's having my 3. They come on now for face, they fly like Spider-Man. Vram! Over face. They want this school, they corner Brigate City. That one to the one tie grass. They say, no, go, they close beginning. Even that one for Fishbone here, the school too close. Even now you know close. The town will be funny. So you want be 12-1. Turn on desire. Even PM, only hear 1 PM again. Oh man, you don't find a play go to be heady day. Thank God I say, inside they shoot it today, so I never hear any man sleep straight. But I still wonder how Uncle made them plan and I plan them today. Today I the headmaster. But when now yeah, you a different side the year na year no. People they get married today. Why they like them married now? How? Wow. Or they like climb now can go for the hall them go married. Wow. People they get died today. Why they go bury their belief now? How? Wow. Now what I said, they me Uncle made them. I bet when I circulate information make go round, so that people will know have a plan. Even that was show because forget about that Lira hotel they go lunch and today. Why don't they go? I am my close nose I go twerk today. Can I go to again? So much just take title and I say they don't shift that lunch for that hotel snack bar and restaurant for numbers 14. No, next Friday na date go be this Friday when they come next week no. We'll be about Friday. So that's the case. Glad they will be Saturday again. At least the people they are Saturday in peace. Amen. Now that's how Bambeli. When they say something, it don't miss die. After they begin to go school. Why don't I say in the listen to it for Bangan to one no? Because I prepare beginning your mind about Bambeli, especially the one where they still go for their first year. Bambeli is a land of you can do and you cannot do. Now you choose whether you want to do or you don't want to do. Whether I want to join a hang pow, now your problem. Whether I want to join the big boys, now your problem. Whether I want to join a hook up, now your problem. Whether I want to follow by the sugar daddies. You know, say Bambili, you don't copy that style for Yaounde one now. That time we go school for Ngwakele, where we sleep for bonus. I will tell you that story. Where they come for around 12-1. The part of the baby belly, they can start Mercedes them. You see way, you look at that taxi again, a private car. Private car stands so. Now see the bounce, it is shake. They go up the canal, they bounce. Ah. I told you true. I never ever know me say this. So that motor that the bounce for my mind, see now over music where they play inside the motor. I don't know say this. So other matters are taking place. That time I be innocent. I was still a virgin. Even now I'm a virgin. Don't tell me that nonsense. So that I command and say, "Ma really go look one motor. Wait till the bounce the motor. Only for me for go corner one of the motor now. Go open touch point them for front screen. I see na cost. High heel shoe. It didn't have a steering. Till today the one that wait high heel shoe and foot. It will do have a steering. No man knows supposed to have a dang. So see now I don't know me. Anyway, but it's just a thing on there. It enter Bambili. Go decide for side. A do hook up where that way the type of side. No, why now friend and give advice on how? Oh, I don't know. You don't go do hook up. You don't know so that is so. Where the one do that they use bolo. My sister don't go carry belly. Go for hospital too, or go check how you keep your kid. It is have a take or shot. You go buy sachet whiskey. I know I call the name because I know now. You buy sachet whiskey, mix it with beer. Drink and say you want move that belly. Well, now who takes the chemical reaction on a Bambili? See drink them. Oh, now vomit this. It's not vomit blood. It's not the bleed. For side a woman has. Now I see they cry, friend and Naka wise. Carry. Go to Wasapita. Confession start. I wanted to left a stomach. They say after so we want be so way. If you don't have a go hang over one guy neck, the guy to pink on his hair. Mommy, do I know you? Do I look familiar? We not resemble. Have I ever seen you in my life? It cannot be me. So now out of that frustration now the beginning of go mubele. Tell when I said we carry go to hospital quick. Leon Avoye say one more in the family because of trying to move belly. Now when I know. I don't want to talk about the one the way recently I see 16-year-old beginning, 14-year-old. They go lodge for hotel them. Now when I know. Tori, ahead. We'll come up Bamenda, I will come back for Bamenda with some other Tori after. Now, but that side for Sawe, wait Tori and Butomuto we. The first one is for Michelele. Now, Palava de body the ring now. After some grand to say, so you slide in away, they can't knock your door, use your neighbor, knock door. As you open them, you know your neighbor voice or see neighbor face, many will enter house. Me will go for when I never hear that voice because I remember myself sending for one of the Torias. Me when I listen up.
If your neighbor can't knock your door for night, tell you say, me give my girl, me give sword, no open your door. No if you attend to it, tell you say tomorrow. Because say this night so, nothing way they go on. When they catch your neighbor for outside, they use you can open your door. Use you can tell you say me open your door. Just this night for Blessing petrol station, they don't can catch people, they wait for enter taxi, carry them go behind Blessing. For the other side towards Bumaka, they use them, you go knock person door. When you see a face open door, they enter, take your phone, take all money, take all things, carry your valuables, and the people then they with the more than the 8 with 6 guns. So may all man be on the alert. Or they outside the night, or they outside from now to infinity. You know go.
Say that to infinity. Oh my shine in December. Move me only for that service. Say what you do that body for me selele when I told you here.
Ritual is at the outside that they do wonderful things them. As of now, we don't get a total of 6 people there. They don't find the empty bodies. They lay along Muselele and Musele from Muselele to Camp 8, where it implies with this Glando driver they go Douala, they carry passenger in the pretext like they go Douala, they reach a road, they kill you. Even we'll get victim here for workplace. When there's a serious matter, they don't discuss in the morning time. So we'll tell our own loved ones out there, our family members, they may be very careful. Please, can do with the hurry. Can we go, don't enter. Those are the people who are doing that bad thing. That they go out, they do that evil thing, that satanic thing them. So I want to advise, say, if you don't want to go Douala or you want to go any place, please look at the vehicle very well before you enter the motor. Because more not find yourself in some kind of place where you not go find. The day out, seriously. 6 bodies they don't be found. 6 and government they out, police, army they out for know what they happen.
Okay. Mogo Garwa. You say be Lieutenant Colonel Weti say the new one to for Shaman for that side where the motor people that would hate for human being and Monsieur le Lieutenant, to your own.
Human being. And I good evening. As this was will na the year I'm so now Lieutenant Asong Boyan for Garowa the talk. I beg una be very careful the way we dey work at this December. What way they happen now for places them be very bad. Some group of human beings and the way they do human trafficking. Yes. Some our boys and look arrest some 2 people where they carry back for intestine for human being. Intestine for human being. Where they carry so go sell them for Nigeria. For Nigeria. They kill human beings then bury them to weigh himself for water, carry their part them go to sell them. Yes. Now just this morning time so they catch surround them with the 24H for human being. 24H for human being. With the ask and say, Usa the human being them day. Usa them day. They don't go dump up some place, no man know this year. So we will be very careful now. December this critical things and they happen because they find money. Make we look at the way with the worker. Look at the night worker them. You know fine. I beg this voice where the listening and so. Forward the voice. Forward them for all your contact.
Okay. We don't hear grand. Voilà de voyer tout. Well, oh man, look at the hero. Voici la décembre. La moins que toutes les choses passées, tu n'as pas le cœur pour expliquer. Hey, bilingualisme. Hey. Tori, ahead. The minister Louis-Paul Mutaze, minister of local Duno. He don't come out, he talk, explain. Say this, so that's where they say next year price for gas for us, for cook, and price for petrol go up next year. Na lie. Now misunderstanding of the text. Misunderstanding of the text means what? The problem I say, you know, when price for something over plenty, go pay for one, so that many people they know over suffer. They require say subsidies, what they call say subvention. So say money when come now be the ever pay and for palava petrol, so that we will know they overpay money again. Because if government money short, you will buy 1 liter petrol 2,000. So they just say the money where they never pay them for international market, where they say international market, that means not only them, the whole war. It's just say price for petrol and gas, it don't reduce. So as it reduce, Cameroon to give or reduce the money where they spend them for pay on top the petrol and the gas. So it not means as they reduce also they will add enough we know. Now because it reduce for international market, now whether it will reduce for we, you know so you clear? So next year they say price go at except say you get as Cameroon be una no. We go yaunde. But that's van kozwa. Now van kozwa. We caterpillar, baby caterpillar, it don't grind, in fact it don't jam. Some two maminem. It's just the caterpillar because for go walk. Why the which happen no breaks it fail. Wait there for inside middle road. Remedy them so would you say the one me corner road, the other me don't talk kada. With that loss of control, that front hello that can't whoa. December oh. Baby. Mango chuhi na basa no. Unasha. All that we talk. To the other head, avion de nuit. Avion de nuit we say flying in the night. Now for that side for Ndopasi inside Douala, where they say a fair avion de nuit happen. People they see and so wash hand. They see Nigeria film, Farwana Cameroon film. Say just someone they want to see you person fall from up. Where still be the for the place. As if fall, they run for go see what maybe they help him. As the woman take a head look them, they see that so iron and they for head like with boat. Nobody normal iron, so iron fat. They very woman oh. It's that talk with some kind of voice where they don't feel in a man begin voice. Say need blood for 3 young girl them. Before you go fit continue a journey, say be the fly. Be the fly. He all plane. When a sardine gong, it go get accident. Because petrol finish and the petrol now blood. And in it blood for 3 young girl them. Before you go fit continue. I say that from the passing for Douala inside the Cameroon. Impossible ne pas Camerounais. I see they talk, the one way fear the one way they shout, Jesus, Jesus, I cover myself with the blood. I cover myself with the blood. You will not see me. And Jesus. Yeah. I said they definitely check you do with them, mommy. See now, which I didn't understand where they tell me that say the woman disappear. Now that disappear part now they confuse me. What does it run inside a cash? High tail run no. Or it may pew. Now that disappear what way? The way they explain about me Odwala, I never hear fine. So I will see try to get to Torima Odwala, Master Solana Evis. Now say body for you to you never define, but I show where you go balance it will tell we fine. Which they be mean by the woman disappear. Yeah. We're gonna go. According to statistics, where was a Peter Gam? They say inside 80,000 women when they do belly, they come, they do check up. 15,000 inside. They get HIV. Even though I know say if you woman get HIV, if you born, when they begin to get them, if you follow a treatment, fine. But they say inside that 80,000, 15,000 get HIV. Who give them? No, ask me. The people where they get the belly. So inside 15,000 women them where they do belly. If now 15,000 man they knock, that means 15,000 man begin to. Use your bolo. Use your bolo. Avoid chuk there. No. We will end up with the story for Mr. Tanji Paul. Now, member for Parliament, Masa Michel Jean Ninchu. He don't talk say according to me President, me Grand Tango, the Minister of Territorial Administration, say me resign. Say Tanji Paul he work, he not declare. He know the work, the minister the boy own according to how he skin the show. Say not qualify for work for position for Minister for Territorial Administration. What I do now wait for you. You see the politics them so. I know they ever put my mommy there because when they start asking me for explain time, I know get evidence. So I wait. When they talk, I will tell now. Now the small one that I gather them for today. I don't know I had 30 pack up. But when I tell I had for Monday, when I would dig all, we will touch them. Me will be there to stick my own name na Sam Wesley my country name na Bangantu. But if it come is a to a Bangantu, because condition for you are very critical. I did not answer General Abangantu. If you receive Tori, share them. May your sister too get them for WhatsApp. I've been there for some dialogue the other day. If let's say God it does not show road how we will continue work. I will update you as day they go, how it and two they go. Maybe I should not find happy weekend for all man. Tomorrow Sunday, try go church. Shame. Just shame to go church. Jesus surprise. Satan surprise. Shame to go church. You will not die. Forget that Tuesday, Sunday sharp. Veteran go up, calm down. You have go me, massa. Play with it, hide your head, oh. Hide your head. One day, you go better. You have go me.
Its French abbreviation as DAG or DAG. There are less than 5 Anglophone DAGs in 38 ministries. There are equally less than 5 Anglophone secretaries general in 38 ministries. In the administration, Anglophones are almost completely absent. There are only 8 Anglophone senior divisional officers out of 58. There are equally less than 40 Anglophones who are divisional officers in Cameroon, in spite of the fact that Cameroon counts up to 360 DOs. The military is another black area for Anglophones. French is the de facto official language in the military. The police force witnesses a similar level of Anglophone marginalization, according to some analysts. Anglophones have been indeed in all of these for a very long time. But when we look at what is actually happened, many of you have an impression that all is not going well at all. Because when you look at the military, like I said, it's another black area for Anglophones, and French is the de facto official language in that core. The police force witnesses a similar level of Anglophone marginalization, and Anglophones have been, conditioned not to dream of heading the national security and defense ministries. At the police training college in Mutengene, more than 70% of the students are Francophones, even though the school is found on Anglophone soil. The presidency is almost exclusively Francophone territory. Anglophone officials there are not only few, but have been programmed to play only second fiddle. Of the more than 36 heads of diplomatic missions, only 6 are Anglophones. In the most important English-speaking countries like the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada, there is no Anglophone heading the diplomatic missions. Anglophones, despite the sweeping victories of the ruling party in the 2020 municipal, parliamentary, and the 2018 senatorial elections in the Northwest and Southwest regions, continue to be marginalized by the ruling party, according to some of them. Despite the fact that the ruling party was put to birth in the Anglophone town of Bamenda, no Anglophone for the over 37-year existence of the CPDM has ever been Secretary General of the ruling party or even elected to the second fiddle position of CPDM Assistant Secretary General. So the statistics are indeed so many, and if you go, for instance, in the National Oil Refinery Corporation, known by its French acronym SONARA, that is based in Limbe, more than 90% of senior staff and the overwhelming majority of junior staff are Francophones. Although SONARA is on Anglophone soil, the official language there is French. Since its inception in 1979, no Anglophone has occupied the position of general manager or even deputy general manager. Even though crude oil is refined in Sonara in Limbe, the long-awaited Limbe Deep Sea Port project has remained only on papers for decades. On the contrary, government has spent billions to construct a pipeline linking Limbe to the Douala ports from where fuel is exported. The Limbe Deep Sea Port, or Natural Deep Sea Port, which has an opening to the Atlantic Ocean, has been neglected in favor of the Douala River Port, which requires dredging every year, and yet heavy vessels cannot anchor in it. Now, Anglophone pressure groups are of the opinion that this was deliberately done to stifle development in Limbe, in the Anglophone part of the country, as Limbe will have become the economic capital of Cameroon. Anglophones working with the state broadcaster Cameroon Radio Television, the CRTV, be they at the central services or regional levels, are treated as second-class citizens. The domination of Francophones at CRTV is appalling, according to some of them. Out of the 10 chiefs of stations and 4 heads of FM stations, only 4 are Anglophones. At the central service, there are only 2 Anglophone directors out of more than 10 directors. If an Anglophone is director, the general manager will rely more on the deputy, who is a Francophone. There has never been an Anglophone general manager of CRTV since its creation. At the Bank of Central African States, the Central Bank of Countries in CEMAC, there is no single senior Anglophone official. That is probably the reason there is no single word in English in all denominations of CFE notes. No Anglophone has ever been president of Cameroon football governing body FECAFOOT since independence. Now, we look at the disappearance of some giant companies in Anglophone Cameroon. Most of the giant companies in the former West Cameroon that stood the test of time and employed thousands of Anglophones have since independence been shut down. The only surviving Anglophone economic giant, the Cameroon Development Corporation CDC, that was vibrant in 1993 when the first all Anglophone conference AAC1 held, has been split into bits and pieces and are being gradually sold out to cold-blooded capitalists. There was no Anglophone on the committee for the privatization that handled the sale of CDC tea estate. Other companies in Anglophone regions that have disappeared after the unity state of 1972 include, among others, National Produce Marketing Board, Cameroon Bank, Womb Area Development Authority WADA, West Cameroon Air Transport Power Camp, Santa Coffee Estate, Tiko, Bisonga Bank, and Bali Airport. If we delve into the area of infrastructure, in fact, in the Anglophone regions, there is poor or no infrastructure. Road infrastructure in the Anglophone Cameroon is in terrible mess. There is no good road that links the two Anglophone regions to travel from one Anglophone region to the other, except now that we have the Bamenda Enugu Trans-African Highway. Before now, the Anglophones must pass through Francophone Cameroon. In some places, Anglophones have to pass through Nigeria to get to their part of the country. The tarring of the ring road in the Northwest region, which President Paul Biya announced in 1984, he will personally supervise its construction and preside over its inauguration, is far from nearing completion. To make matters worse, portions of the road which were poorly constructed have become a nightmare for users. The number of lives lost on that road is counted in their hundreds. A few years ago, government announced that it had lobbied and obtained funds that will conveniently tar the Babaju-Bamenda road. But as soon as the road was tarred right after Mbuda in the Francophone West region, and with expectations that the construction will continue right up to Bamenda in the Northwest region, as was initially budgeted, news came that the funds allocated for the project had been exhausted. Other neglected road projects in Anglophone Cameroon include, among others, the 43-kilometer Lum-Tombel Kumba Road, Kumba Ekondotiti Road, the Nchang Menji Road, Bamenda Mbengu Road. All hydroelectricity generation plants are in Francophone Cameroon. The Mekim, Memvele, the Lompanga, the Naktigal, the Deya, the Songlulu, and Lagdo. The Yokepa generating plant that used to operate in the former West Cameroon has since been shut down in what Anglophone pressure groups say is part of the Francophone conspiracy to slow down development in Anglophone Cameroon. Now, we look at the attempts to strangle Anglo-Saxon system of education. Cameroon's education sector is theoretically divided by decree into two subsystems, one Anglophone and the other Francophone. The Anglophone educational system has been attacked on several occasions, notably during the attempt to reform the GCE. It took the stiff resistance from the parents who braved cannon and tear gas to save the Anglo-Saxon system of education. The bilingual school structure is a juxtaposition of the two school systems. The attempt to harmonize the educational system in the country has been categorized as a diabolic intention to kill the Anglo-Saxon system of education and the Anglophone culture in Cameroon. In most of the universities and professional schools in Francophone Cameroon, few subjects are taught in English. Over 90% of the subjects are taught in French. In alien system of academic terrorism characterized by intimidation and malpractice. While nobody cares if Anglophones are admitted into the elite professional schools, Compulsory quotas of Francophones were once forced into the Faculty of Medicine in the University of Boya through the barrel of the gun. A vice-chancellor was sacked for failing to admit Francophone students into the Anglo-Saxon University, while the Faculty of Medicine in the next door Douala can forget to admit Anglophones and get away with it. Now, when we look at the Anglophone media, there is definitely a bleak future for this media. It is true the private media in Cameroon has problems, but the Anglophone media has a peculiar problem. This is not only explained by the fact that there are few Anglophones in positions of responsibility who can give advertising jobs to English-speaking media organs or sponsor them. The honest truth is that Francophones in juicy positions take delight in giving advertising jobs even when they are written in English language to French newspapers. English media organs are viewed by Francophone authorities as spies or opposants. Of the over 10 daily newspapers in Cameroon, only one is published in English language. Now, what is the way forward? As Cameroon battles to resolve the more than 6 years crisis in the two English-speaking regions, political analysts appear unanimous that a return to the federal form of government offers a pragmatic and results-oriented administration for a country like Cameroon with diverse specificities. Neighboring Nigeria practices a federal system.
So far, and one of the problems we have identified in Cameroon has been the conflict in the northwest and southwest regions, which has crippled Cameroon. So how has the conflict crippled Cameroon politically?
Well, you see, that is just one of the various problems that Cameroon as a country is going through. If we were to look at how it has crippled Cameroon politically, the first thing is that every cloud has a silver lining. This war has acted as a silver lining for us to discover the weaknesses, the loopholes of the CPDM party in power. You see, it has once more taught Cameroonians that for 39 years, what the CPDM regime has been telling the people is not what has been obtaining in the field. If not, we wouldn't have been in war today, because look, at one point when we started asking questions, they gave us names as enemies of the state, secessionists, terrorists. Today, I want to think that if those people are watching us, they should have a different redefinition of the terms that they have used to actually make this war to be where it is today. They say somebody who asks a question for a minute is a fool. But those who do not ask at all forever are fools for life. That is exactly why we are on this platform today. On the political scene, you have discovered that in essence, there has never been multipartyism in Cameroon. Because if there was multipartyism in Cameroon, in the case of the war in Northwest and Southwest, the political parties would have been able to come together as one man and serve a common purpose, which is the life of the nation. We have seen that during this war, they have instead been more divided than ever before, or than we ever imagined. If at all there was ever a time in Cameroon that the opposition and the ruling party in power could show to Cameroonians that they were for the common good of the people, it would have been this time. But we have not seen it coming. We have instead seen those who rose up to speak for the people were chased out, like Honorable Wiba. We have seen the case of those who are in prison today because of their opinions. And I think you have also seen a certain party in this country whose militants are languishing in jail today because their militants stood up one morning and they were raising placards saying no to the war in Northwest and Southwest. So politically, we think our country is not in good shape.
Thank you, Ndumi Mawal.
Okay. Kangaroo Man, Fire Evisa Tayon, your assessment of 42 years reign of President Paul Biya as President of the Republic.
Well, it's I don't even know how to start because the kangaroo nature of where we are depicts all, except somebody is living maybe in the space, then he will not be able to agree. I quite was feeling too ashamed when I saw some video footages of, I don't know how to describe those kind of human beings, but celebrating their 45 bricks. They say, okay, the society is a free one. But I think we are at the level whereby 42 years we have buried our normal human consciences that are supposed to work for the well-being of mankind, and we are jumping over sardine and bread and some other funny things, so to say. It's quite very sad. Now, today gives me another bad, sad image in my mind. I remember last year, this same time, or similar time, we had the Egbeko massacre. In the Egbeko massacre, I complained here sometimes that even the elite in Manu did not even issue words of condolences that would say that they are feeling so bad for that kind of macabre incident that took place in a way that is still questionable to today. That gunshots are fired in the air on the eve of an event, and it takes over 30 minutes without an intervention, only for them to come later on when people have been slaughtered in cold blood, and the celebration went hitch-free. Not only Manu, wherever, nobody somewhere, even in the northwestern, where, please, before we celebrate, let's give a period of silence for Cameroonians who have fallen in Egbeko. Those in far north Marwa, those, none of them, it was just celebration. This is the kind of 42 year we're talking about, where mankind is no longer at the center, but personal ego is at the center. And I said, when I looked at the landslide at the Chang Hill, I knew within me that there will be a statement from the head of state sending words of condolences on this day. I mean, official. Now, I remember when Notre Dame, the cathedral in France, was on fire, condolences was sent from Cameroon here, presidency, to Emmanuel Macron. We are looking at how we are behaving as if something is wrong with us spiritually. When we get fire incident in other countries, we are quick to send to our fellow compatriot, we are sorry for the incident that took place in your country, blah, blah, blah. In our own country, we don't get any least word of condolences. Not even a least word of condolence. Asking myself, but are we really on a good footing? Is it that the 42 years has removed our normal medulla oblongata, dispatching the normal reasoning faculty of mankind, and inserting and replacing it with the satanic one? That's what I seem to see. How on earth do I sit? Anybody who even saw the video footages as that mountain was coming down, people were crying, calling Jesus, and whatever. I was not there, but I could imagine how I saw even the caterpillar being swept away, and people were saying, "No, chauffeur down, no chauffeur down." He said,
But Kangaroo Man, celebrations were taking place across Cameroon today to mark the 42nd anniversary of the accession to power of President Paul Biya. The Minister of Public Works, Ganu Jumesi, was at the site and said that he has brought a message from the President of the Republic, message of condolence and sympathy to the people. He was there today, except he did not see.
Mr. Leo, let me get this clear to Yaoundé regime. There are some things that requires the movement of the head of state. Let's not be babbling here. The magnitude of what transpires does not require a messenger to carry the word from the head of state, for God's sake. It requires the head of state even an emergency address if he cannot go over there. Let's have an emergency address of about 5 minutes. State address to the Cameroonian people concerning what has transpired, because those people who are killed there are Cameroonians. I don't know how we function, whatsoever. And that's why I think that the press should not look at the Minister of Public Works present there as a big show that represents what President Paul Biya has said. In the first place, if you analyze that here.
Are you talking as a politician or
no, excuse me. I'm talking as an analyst. No, journalist first. That's why I'm saying that in that hill, Mr. Leo, What about 42 years down the drain?
When the minister comes, the press should rather order him to go and tell the president to address.
No, we're analyzing here. I'm not saying what the press should say.
The press is there.
This analysis I'm saying here.
The press is there.
And the 42 years down the drain, on that he tells you that something is wrong. First, those who carry out the architectural work, soil testing will tell you that if that place is soft, they were supposed not to have constructed road there. This is simple. Those who do geographic, who do what they call soil texture in building construction, understand what I'm talking about. If you build a road, you test the solidity of the soil, and we have recorded a series of accidents there. That last slide is not the first. It means that they were supposed to have tested and seen that that soil cannot contain for a period of time. Therefore, roads should not be constructed there. If those who construct that road, including the Minister of Public Works, who visit it, is coming there word of condolence from the head of state, I don't call that word of condolence, because first there's an error in that road. How many landslides will occur again for us to continue dying on that stretch of road? Who carried out that contract? Who did the feasibility study? Those persons, if it was in China, as I'm talking about, they have all been in prison, including Public Works and all the engineers. I mean, as I speak, they should have been in jail now. South Korea, they should be in jail. If they were in North Korea, now as I speak, they should have been in jail for that kind of work that causes an error that is avoidable. Because the soil texture does not get tells you, but now, once a soil is soft, it is soft. If you carry out your geostrategic studies and your geology studies, it will tell you whether this soil can sustain over time for us to carry out construction there. So just by passing there for 2 years already, is already another indication that total failure at the level of road constructions that we're talking about 42 years. I'll come back again. The failure is everywhere. If I start here, I will sleep here. Dr. Nick knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Country people, I should say by now, either you don't read about the personal income tax for some place, or you don't hear them where some man they talk them, but you no get interest for them. Now I want to tell you to it will happen when you know go declare your personal income tax. How a government don't last talk them. Number one, I say no money give you visa when you want vanish come out of Cameroon. No visa for you if you no get your personal income tax. Number two, na say you no fit register any business. Yes, you no fit register any business. You no fit get registration certificate. They will register some business, they give certificate, you cannot. If you no go do your personal income tax. Number three, na say you can't open a bank account. No bank account for you, bro. You go bank, no money there. Fair action your tax. If you know that no man will open your bank account and you know if you access your own bank account. Yes, so system will change gradually. You know if you get approval for subscribe for water and electricity bill. Yeah, no approval. So if I say you go do your personal income tax, you know if you own land. You know you can't own a land. That means you know say where you buy land will give you certificate. But as it then also no way if you not get that tax. So no public contract for you. There is no public contract for you, bro. If you not get this personal income tax, government no fit pay you. You can't be paid by the government. So you go find say, may you go do your personal income tax. The deadline we don't pass, but last government don't shift them again for on the 9th for the December. So, bro, go do your personal income tax. Man no di no. Leave them so.
Let me tell you something. I have heard some people said to me in the past, Secretary Chris, I think if they give us federation, let's take it. That's what some people told me. They said, Secretary Chris, I think it should they